Oh, hi. Second part. Well, I'm actually gonna just bring up this will be pretty short, but this is actually just some developments with regards to new genes and their current, I guess, their current struggles, because last week we talked about Min Hee Jin and her current problems with regards to the Davolink expose, wherein the Davolink CEO talked about that talked about I guess I would say you spilled the beans on Min Hee Jin that they were trying to get Ador or trying to build another group. Now there's also additional information, but this time it now actually relates more to new genes. But before that, I just like to add a few things from last week. When Blift Lab filed their case against Min Hee Jin with regards to disruption of business, it actually included lost endorsements. And one thing that I didn't notice it for the whole time because I saw the advertisement is that one of the members of ILIT, lost the Pocari Sweat members the endorsement. They lost it. They lost the sponsorship. And aside from that, the group as a whole, ILIT as a whole, lost the KT sponsorship, which is another company. So I would say that that would definitely be would have hurt their business, right? That would have hurt Blift Lab. And what's bad about it is because his advertisement in YouTube had around more than 10 million views, right? So it was I would say that it was taken very well, but then they pulled out. I'm not sure if they will pay Blift for that, but then again, I would say that's pretty much disruption of business. Though I think, if I'm not mistaken, the court was just still asking for more evidence from Blift, as they should, because to accuse somebody that she I lost endorsements because of you or because of specifically what you do. Of course, they would need proof, which is, I would say, understandable. But then again, I didn't expect it to be that. I didn't expect the aftermath to be that bad. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect that they would lose sponsorships out of because of that. Since ILIT is a B lift company, which is a part of Hive, and I would think that they would have enough pull. But then again, for Pocari to pull that out, I think that's pretty major. But I guess they should prove it. They should maybe put, if I would be the one, put timelines on what on timelines on how they on when the talks took place, when they pulled out, and when the controversies are, because they're also trying to put in that the uh, the the comeback, Eilit's comeback, was a flop. I don't think 400,000 copies was a flop. So um so I think that they should actually prove that. But then again, I hope I have confidence in Belief that they know what they're doing and they should prove that. But on the next side, on but I now have to move on um to new jeans, because this time this actually involves new jeans. First off is that some K netizens have been pretty are raising offense or going against Hybe, saying that the Hybe employees checked the New Jeans dorm, which they have since vacated, with a body cam. And it's an invasion of privacy. How can that invade privacy when, number one, New Jeans already vacated the dorm, so they're not there anymore. They're not living there anymore. Second, the property is under Hype or under Ador. So of course, if you had tenants who left your property, of course you'd check it. And the best way to check it and to make sure it's well documented, put it on camera. Right? So please stop the media play. Stop that thing that they're saying that it's an invasion of privacy. They're not there, and it's not their dorm. It's Ador's dorm. So and it's actually the safest way to document if there's any damage, right? So now I think them leaving the dorm, wherever they'll be living, well, I guess it's gonna be up to them now. It's gonna be on their expense now. They were living on luxury dorms, and I guess they get to have to feel the pinch of real life. And next, which is my main topic, is that Ador, the new Ador, the one that does not have MHJ as CEO anymore, filed an injunction, preventing New Jeans from to prevent New Jeans from getting independent endorsements. Right now, why is that? Because remember, in November, end of November, New Jeans stated that they were terminating their contract with Ador. Ador, on the other hand, stated that they are still under contract because remember that New Jeans contract runs until 2027. It's a 7-year contract, basically. Yeah, it's a 7-year contract. Now, New Jeans did that live stream. Ador made a reply. And I guess I was thinking that they would play chicken. They would play who would sue first. Would it be New Jeans suing Ador to break free from the contract, which they did not do, by the way. They did not do it. Or Ador would sue New Jeans for them to fulfill the contract. It's different from what A-Track did, what A-Track experienced from the former 50-50 members, the 3 members that they sued to break. This they didn't do. Basically, I think they're playing chicken. But what Ador did was they submitted the contract for validation in the courts, in the Korean courts. It's basically then telling, okay, that's what you think, New Jeans, that's what you think, that you can just say it in a press in public that we're terminating your contract. But what we'll do instead of suing you guys or doing anything against you, I will be using the contract and validating it. We validate it first in court. So at least that gives a judgment that that contract is valid. Because that also comes in the heels of one of the former Ador's managers trying to make a deal without the knowledge of Ador, which is the reason why they got the phone and the laptop, which is Ador's property. And why are you going behind Ador's back to get sponsorship or brand deals? Now, Ador, and in the heels of that, Ador now files an injunction preventing New Jeans members or anybody within New Jeans to do independent endorsement. Because remember, at this point, after the GDA or the Golden Disc Awards performance, their obligations they've already fulfilled the obligations that was set by Ador, right? As what they said, right? They did say that they will fulfill those obligations. So now they don't really have anything lined up. Had they followed Ador, had they stayed with Ador, they're already having a tour set up and they're already having their next album or their next comeback being ready. But what they did instead was they didn't do that because they said that it's already terminated. So now this time I would say it's actually Ador flexing its muscle, flexing its fangs. They're not gonna be showing that we are Hybe. They're not showing that they're not just Ador now. It's not that we are Hybe, because if a brand or if a company would try to get them without talking to Ador first, good luck if you're gonna get other endorsements though. I guess with Hybe's reach, it could hurt them, and that's basic. I would say it's basically a warning to any advertiser. Because remember, one of the banks, Shinya Bank, did not renew their sponsorship with New Jeans, and there was this thing about Hyen showing the ATM of a rival bank, and saying that it's ATM of her mother. But then again, if I was Shinya, I would say that's a bit offensive. But then again, contract's done, so we can't really say anything anymore. So I guess this is a warning. Ano, warning to advertisers, and I guess this is a show of this is a really reality check now for New Jeans, because at this moment, without any performances, without anything, they would have to live on brand deals. The latest was with Hani. I know Danielle with Omega, right? She's very beautiful. I love the shot for that. I mean, can't deny New Jeans are beautiful. So I guess it's also I guess it's reality. I think it's reality kicking in now with New Jeans, that uh there are things called contracts and legalities. As for Min Hee Jin, actually there's another part truth bomb coming out, wherein her telegram messages with one of her former vice presidents, the one that the one that's helping her get Ador out of Hybe, that basically she was basically coaching him to file a case against Hybe. Because, by the way, yes, there was, aside from the one from Hani, there was from that executive filing a case against Hybe because of the investigation and that audit, which the courts ruled in Hybe's favor. So it shows that Min Hee Jin was trying to orchestrate the whole thing. Now some of them tried to a newspaper, the same newspaper that the same news outlet that did the Davolink thing, tried to get her comment from it, but Min Hee Jin just ranted out, right? So I guess this is already, I think this might be some of her house of cards starting to fall down. Personally, not an expert opinion, but I think things are I think the lies are starting to show, things are starting to fall place, and I think the thing that we need, the thing that they not we need, the thing that I guess Blift and Source and Hybe would need is a whistleblower. I think, because well, the Davolink one was basically whistleblower already, since he was already but then again, his motives aren't as pure. He wanted to make money as well. So I guess maybe it's time that, since they've seen, they're now free, the rest of Min Hee Jin's camp is now feeling that they're not going to be getting their way. I think there might be some who will buckle, but this time, with this injunction, it will be hard for New Jeans to try to get something. And I honestly think that they should have gotten them. They should have not joined in, because they should remember that Ador, they're the only artists of Ador. So the Ador needs to make them work. Even without Min Hee Jin, they need to make them work. I mean, to keep them relevant, and they need to do that. They just wanted to just be idols, but no, they chose to side with Min Hee Jin, and they chose to antagonize Hybe. Well, Ador and then Hybe. And I guess they're now going to start to feel real life kicking in. And I hope that it's not as hard. But then again, the toxic bunnies have been trying to twist it or blame Hybe for this, but come on. This is the real world. And New Jeans, of course, you're not gonna watch this, but in your New Jeans parents, if you have a little bit of sense, please check out your contracts. Stop living in the delusion that you can do whatever you want without responsibility or repercussions. Because right now, Hybe is really using the law, and all I would say is good luck.